There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
He is the mighty Lieutenant Rakir at your service. Welcome back to...
Zenless Zone Zero, where, well, we're holding another Zidequest, where we'll be focusing on, well, side content a bit more. To, well, clear out the massive backlog of those that we've stacked up. Okay.
Indeed. Though,
Yeah, we're still training up the electric team.
I don't think we should say an early disclaimer.
Yeah, we may go a bit short. Well, we may go shorter today because I only had a few hours of sleep. So, yeah.
So,
seen that one before.
maybe try 2 hours at first. If we can handle more, maybe. But I will say this, we will prioritize your health first. Sense.
Yeah.
No need to push yourself over 2 hours. Like,
Yeah.
have you been even more tired before sleep? I believe you said we should cancel it.
Yeah. If I was as tired as I was like an hour or two ago, I definitely would have cancelled.
Which would have been a good choice.
There we go. Alright. Now, I think I said something during the last stream, after or during Rena's agent story, in that you can't find her at all at 6th Street. That has been proven wrong because she showed up here afterwards. The thing is, let's see, some agents will not show up for random encounters until you complete their agent stories. So, as an example, Bellabog, Coleda. So it says there to meet the requirements to unlock a new trust event, obtain the agent, complete Anby's problem commission, and the agent story. And yeah, similar with Grace. These two are basically always available. And I think, Lycon also needs their story done. Ellen just needs the chapter 3 done. And I'm pretty sure with Rena, like I said, you need to have done her agent story as well, even if it doesn't show it anymore. Okay. We've got the ticket, we've got the shop open, and we have access to another rank up in here. It should be the last one, but to bring us from the max level of 50 to 60. So let's go have a chat with Shepard. It's time to complete the final reputation rank up trial, Proxy. I can't wait. Miss Manager, are you surprised every time you see me IRL? You know, unless there's a big ticket, I don't usually show my face around. But I came to your shop today, of course, because it's a special day. Is it your retirement day? I may want to retire, but the cost of living in New Eridu won't let me. I've come to see you because I've got something of the utmost importance here. That's right, today's the day that you qualify for the promotion to the Legendary Proxy tier. There's one last step before you finally regain the title of Legendary. A return to the throne for Phaethon. Aren't you excited? I'm not a child anymore. That's right. Just that name alone is already more legendary than any legendary proxy title could ever hope to be. Still, I must remind you that you must complete the final reputation rank-up trial. Declare your grand return to Internet, despite having never actually left, O legendary proxy Phaethon. Oh, and remember to come find me at the coffee shop once you've completed the promotion mission. There's a gift waiting for you. Okay. Talk to brother. Bell, the HD has been debugged and Fairy's ready for the final reputation rank-up trial. But I think Fairy's more interested in the title of Legendary AI rather than Legendary Proxy. Okay, path to the Proxy 4. Well, here we go then. I don't have the resources for, not here. Okay, manga combat. I don't have the resources to get a group fully leveled to level 60, I believe. Not... Where? Oh, wait. There. Okay. Yeah. Right, pass the proxy. Okay, I should at least have enough materials to get 1 or 2 of them leveled up to 60. And yeah, once the Cunning Hares team has been worked up well enough, I'll focus on the electric team, because let's be honest, Yanagi is just really freaking powerful. Even if I haven't been able to make the most use of it of her, because I had to, well, figure out the team for a bit. Okay. Also, I completely forgot with Seth, you need to do his heavy attack to get him to quick assist to someone else. Okay. Okay, I probably should have checked what stats would be strong against this one, because it's clearly looking like it would have been electric. Oop. There we go.
Electric charge. Nicole, let me help.
Okay, we'll have to go for one more round. Yes, not really much that can be added to this fight, huh? It's just going to be a brawl. Oop.
At your command. You don't have what it takes.
Go. But that was, of course, but the first wave. Okay, just an appetizer before the real fight. So that one coming a mile away. Missed that one, though. Ow.
I want a bonus for this. Fracture.
Okay, I really need to keep 2 fingers on the top of the controller to just be able to react to these quickly.
Okay, Roger. No problem.
I was trying to get to Nicole but to start that, but oh well. There we go. Death Wiggle. And that should be that. Nope, one more. Okay, of course they make the last one quite a bit tough. It wouldn't be much of a test if it wasn't.
Andy, fall back.
Nope.
Just leave it to me. Moving up.
Nope. Yep. Okay, I thought it was going to go for a spin, but no. Oop.
Target confirmed. Why don't you have a taste of my blood?
Okay, full rotation.
My turn.
Probably going to need to do that at least once more from looking at the damage. Yeah. Okay.
Eliminating target.
Can be. Yep. Damn it. Stupid thing jumped just in time to avoid that.
I wanna help you.
Get out of the corner.
Andy, get away from me. Let me give you a little treat. Like this. That'll teach ya. My turn, my turn.
Nope. Don't ask me how exactly we're parrying shockwaves.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
To get it stunned enough to trigger. There we go. Yep. Too early, but oh well. Okay, pull out with these. Yep.
Death wiggle.
Need one more rotation, and then this thing will be done. Yep. Right. Need to be careful, because Ambi's about to go down, and I don't think we've got revives ready. Okay, yep. There we go.
Command. You don't have what it takes.
And yeah, we've got this. There we go. Not within the 5 minutes that it wanted, but oh well.
Yeah, a little more proper final pose.
Okay, we should have enough. We should have enough of the normal polls for another 10 on the standard banner, or the standard channel. Would be more accurate for this one. But we can save that for the end of the stream. Okay. Legendary proxy, level 60. Okay.
A mission? Take me.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on
Let's
you.
see. All right, yeah, I forgot about the rank up materials. Okay, we do have enough for at least one of them to be leveled to full, and we get another one of these. How many have we? 16. Okay. Ambi, got enough of that as well. And just short of putting her at 60 as well. Okay.
Ready for combat.
I think
Nothing to
Nicole
fear.
can do with
Cunning
lagging
ears are
behind
here.
a little bit,
Standing
because
by.
she's the least on the field, but her defense shredding is still a big part of the team. Okay. Let's log in, get the test, typical stuff. May as well grab that. Oh, right, yeah, once you hit level 50, you only get money and these as a reward if you buy the growth plan, which I have no plans on because, well, once we're caught up to where my main account is, we'll be swapping over to that one. Where I will admit that I got the city funds benefits once to get my hands on this thing here, because at the time that was the best the best anomaly W engine. I think since then it has been dethroned from that, but oh well.
Why? But something about that one unnerves me.
The fact that it's just a giant pair of lips and a ball.
And it has horns.
Yep. Hello. Oh, yeah. We can do a rank... Should we save that for a mainstream? That is a rank up with Rena.
Well, does it stay?
Yeah, she will be available at the same times on different days.
Alright. Yeah, we can save it, I guess.
Okay. Well, Shepard. Yo, who's this then? Don't tell me this is the legendary proxy Phaethon. Watch your mouth. Something on your end there? I thought I heard something.
Well, my share creaked a bit, but I did not see my icon go up.
Okay. Let's see. Witnessing a young buck taking such bold strides forward, I can't help but think back to when I first made my debut. Back then, they called me a rising star among all the other intel dealers. What a pity I never got a title like Legendary Broker to commemorate all those memories. Unlike you, I never had a senior guiding me on the path to becoming a legend. So you'll waive the broker's fee on the next commission? Of course, my broker's fee cannot be ignored. Anything less would be me disrespecting a legend. But we still need to hold a little ceremony on this day of you rising to the ranks of Legendary Proxy. Take these little gifts as a token of my appreciation and leave behind some more stories in New Eridu. Stories that only belong to you and me. Okay, we've got some upgrade material and such. Alright then.
Try something here. Okay, yeah, that was the share.
Okay.
You did a test to see if the creak of the share will be heard.
Apparently, yes, then.
Alright, at least now no, that's the maybe that was a few things you heard on some other streams.
Yeah.
And might have not been me showing then.
Yeah, if it was the chair. Okay. That lollipop on your head is a super nice shade of reds. Thanks, but it's not a lollipop. There are actually two of them. Freak again. The real question is why lollipops end up on its head.
That was unknown. I was sitting still and I saw that flash up, so I don't know what that was.
Okay.
Was it easy? Yeah, sometimes what did it sound like?
Not a clue, I just heard something that wasn't from the game.
I didn't hear. Yeah, I'm confused.
Anyways, I said it's not the lollipop. Sumo is an ancient sport with its own culture and style. Is wearing just a piece of cloth part of the sumo outfit? That's not important. I'm the 3-time champion of the Genesis Quarters Bang Brew Sumo tournament. It's still a piece of cloth even when you make the champion? And I'm the youngest champion in 10 years. But won't it be cool we just add cloth? It looks like Eos is just hyper fixated on that. Sumo Boo spreads its arms and strikes a sumo pose for Eos. Eos mimics the serious expression and takes a similar stance. The two face each other. Eos has never seen an outfit like yours. If it offended you, I apologize for it. This little guy's got guts. It would make a great sumo wrestler. That was not how sumo wrestlers greet each other? If you think so, sure. Anyway, once you learn sumo, you could take down Ethereus barehanded. If I didn't have to wear these white pants you've got on, I totally want to join. At least Eos is interested. Maybe we can negotiate that. Now, I believe we have run out of most of the commissions that could be done just on the streets and such. So let's go around and gather up whatever other commissions we can. These two again. I knew you'd come. How's the wound on his hand? I'm all good. My dad runs a veterinary clinic, so I'm used to these kinds of minor scratches, even if it's a bit difficult in the shower. Was your dad angry? Nah, it's more like... let's not talk about this when there's more important matters at hand. Didn't you have something important to tell me? Isn't that why you're waiting here? Oh yeah, first of all, I want to apologize to you. After all that time, I still didn't even know your real name. You can call me Belle. My name's Scarlet, and he's Parker. I'm sorry for avoiding you before, Belle. I won't do it anymore. You're a cat person, just like us. Sure am. Actually, it's an old friend of ours who escaped from a nearby companion hollow. We used to feed the cats in there. Once the companion hollow goes down, they ought to go back to their original alleyway by themselves, since that's where their real home is. Now that we know they're strays, we can vaccinate them just to be safe. They pretty much just hang around 6th Street, so it'll make things safer for all the locals around here. That would be fantastic. Yeah, stray cats do need to be vaccinated to, well, avoid spreading, well, feline diseases and potentially ones that might jump over to humans. My dad asked me to pass on the message. He can help throughout the vaccination process and cover the cost as long as we gather the cats. Now, that would be fantastic. Really? That's great. You helped so much. I've got to do something in return. Leave gathering them to me. I'll bring them in no matter how many cats it takes. So, should we pick a location? Gathering too many cats together might annoy the locals. Belle, you're probably more familiar with the street than we are, right? Where do you think it's good for us to bring the cats? Our parking lot, of course. Great. Then let's meet tonight at your parking... Well, you've got a whole parking lot? It's the parking lot behind the video store. Huh, I know the one. That video store random play, right? Huh, so that's your place. Cool. It's decided then. Tonight at the parking lot, I'll bring my dad. Okay, most but not all of the ones that are just done on the streets. Let's see. It's over. It's all over. How are the goods? I lost all those goods and now I jumped too. This here is just a total disaster. Didn't you ask for help on the internet? Of course I did. I posted a commission and soon after someone accepted it. They thought they were a reliable proxy. They said they completed the job and handed the goods over to my colleagues. So I checked with everyone except the boss, and turns out none of them had ever done that to a hollow and knew anything about it. And then that's the end of it. Who did that proxy give the goods to? Or maybe they didn't? Maybe they took it all for themselves. Forget it. None of this matters anymore. I'm never touching another steering wheel again in my life. Oop. Hello. Meet me at the usual spots. Oop. Who are you? Oops, sorry. I forgot to mention that I'm the one who helped you haul those goods in the hollow last time, and I asked for your contact info afterwards. Remember? Cargo, sedatives. I thought you worked for Pegasus. I apologize. I actually have nothing to do with Pegasus. I was just looking for good folk like you to help out. There's no way I could have rescued all those trapped people by myself. Let's discuss the details when we meet at our usual spot. There's still plenty of sedatives left behind, so if we grab them, we could help even more people. I got the wrong person last time. Won't be showing up this time. Come on, we can't just depend on all those people trapped in the hollow waiting for the sedatives, to survive. If we don't retrieve the sedatives, they'll be destroyed by ethereals. Don't worry, I'll compensate you for your efforts. So, I'm sending you a commission as we speak. That's why I just logged in. Hurry over, I'm waiting for you. Okay. Okay, this is a follow-up to the one with the, with the conveyor belts and all. And hello, Aurora. Hope you're doing well today.
Hello, Aurora.
Okay, I think that's all the ones we can pick up in 6th Street at this time, at least. So, let's go do those.
Yeah, it's hot over here as well. It's not super hot, but the air itself makes it feel warmer than it is currently.
Yeah.
And since it has been a few hot days to begin with, it means the building will stay warm for a few other days until we have maybe like 5 days in a row of rain or something to cool it down again.
Oh, I completely forgot about this one. It's the capture one again. Okay, I had it really wrong when I said early on that there aren't many and many commissions that act as sequels for each other, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
what
I
kind of
don't
shenanigans
mind.
are they up to now? Welcome to the Tangerine Network platform. You have used our service before, haven't you? Just to be safe, we'd like you to take the test again. We'll show you 4 images. Your task is to remember the color and shape that appear in each one of them. We'll show you 4 images. Your task is to remember the color and shape that appear in each of them. Since you've already aced this test before, it should be a walk in the park for you, don't you think? Let's begin. Since you're a repeat customer, we will offer you some extra services for the first question. Please remember the color of each image. Okay. So blue X, blue stairs. Okay, if anyone can do it, it's you. Please describe the colors on the 4 screens you saw in the order of upper left, upper right, bottom left, and bottom right. Okay. Now it was blue, blue, yellow, blue. Bingo. Looks like this is as easy as pie for you. I'll up my game in the next question. We'll show you 4 images. Your task is to remember the color and shape that appear in each of them. System preparation complete. Poke me when you're ready. Poke. Here's a tip for you. You need to remember the shapes and colors in the next question. Okay, so we have man hearts. Okay, diamonds X. Okay, the shapes. Yes, stick figure, heart, then diamond, and then cross, I think. Bingo. Looks like this is pile up and game in the next one. Congratulations, you've outperformed over 89% of the participants. As a result, we'd love to extend a special invitation to you to participate in our enhanced test, which promises to be even more challenging and exciting. Unfortunately, you will not be able to withdraw from the test. We have put in a lot of effort in its development and we will be upset if no one takes it. Cry, cry. We're cranking up the test difficulty.
Of course.
You caught me in a charitable mood. I'll take it. Okay.
I'm really on go to identify whatever that mystery sound is. Like, just the regular guess was some chewing of the food was more crunchy than usual. Kind of was. Mixed with some share. But that might be something else. Might not been registered what it might have been. The only other thing I have behind me active is my AC. But might be something outside I didn't register that might picked up.
Maybe.
As it is still within the hour, so you can hear traffic.
All your answers are correct. Even cheating can't guarantee that. Based on your answers this time, you get 3 gear coins.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay. Yep, just open this up. Okay. There. Yep. Okay, I do like that we get the 3 navigation data, no matter how many we get right or wrong. So, yeah. There's no need to redo this just for those. Okay. Now, just gotta find the comm terminal and activate it. In the meantime, I'm going to refill my mug a bit. Okay, when the music starts up, yep, then it's almost done. These guys.
Fall back, kitty cat. The boss is here. Right back at ya.
Yeah, these shield guys can be a bit annoying, but they're nothing too special.
Moving up.
There we go. Okay. Another round. Okay. At least you can knock them off balance pretty easily. There we go. Just 2 waves? Okay. Okay, at least that was over quickly.
Yeah, and strange. You know those things Windows have at times that it says the temperature of weather and such?
Yeah.
It showed me a cloud and a moon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's having one of those bugs again. So I will not rely on it for temperature guessing at the moment.
Let me get these. There we go. That way we won't get the new thing on there. Let's see. Combat where you quit, they persist. Is this one? Snake mentioned there is a backup Bang Boo, which might be the one. It might be the Mia that Roger is looking for. Go and check it out in the hollow. Okay, the Bang Boo that's stuck reading out Romeo and Juliet lines only. Okay, and the one that was that was left behind in the hollow because it was just a backup.
Oh dear.
It's gonna hit me. Coming in.
Oh, what the heck was that?
Yeah, you can counter those spin attacks when they start with them, but afterwards you can only dodge it.
Yeah, just. It looked like Ambi was trying to cover her rear while they were bonking her behind. Oh, did I see that right?
Not sure, I was a bit more focused on taking these out.
Nice try. No problem.
Okay. The standard guys are still easy enough to dispatch with just basic attacks. Okay.
Roger.
Yeah, this guy with the shotgun, he typically only he typically does attacks that you can dodge. Nothing you can really counter, I think.
This won't hurt.
We should check out the bestiary
At your command.
at one point, or just what it says about each and every type of ethereal and such.
Yeah, I almost forgot there was a thing like that.
I don't see any Bang Boo around. There's something in that box. There's a chest with lots of spare parts in it, and inside of it lies a badly damaged Bang Boo with much of its componentry Yeah, the componentry dismantled. Huh. That one I don't think I've seen before. This might just be Roger's Mia. Let's take it back. Okay, literally under 2 minutes on that. Okay then. Let's see what other ones we have available that we can do right now, because I don't want to be going back and forth between the HD each and every time. So let's complete as many as we can here at the moment. All of those. There. Let's see. Guidance, locating potential threats, and snatching gold from the tiger's mouth. Yeah, these are the ones that Venus sent over. What level are these for? 46? Let's bring the electric team then. Since, well, these are a bit over-leveled for this. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, in comparison, this team is still under-geared, but at least they aren't as vulnerable as a completely new team.
Watch your six.
Oop, cluster mine. Okay, gotta hold that attack down. Swap back to Yanagi, to Rina, and back to Yanagi. Yeah, both of these can give quick assists. So, whoever we swap to, we'll be able to swap back real quick.
In pursuit.
What the heck?
There we go. And now that she is actually in her double stance, we can really lay on the pain. Oop. Or just get the explosive blown up in her face. Okay, this way. Right, yeah. That painting, I'm not sure if we've commented on it before, but that's blatantly the Napoleon painting, only it's an ethereal and a fat bureaucrat or something.
Yeah, I've noticed this one before.
As you will. Off you go.
There we go.
Press the attack. Enemies in section 6 shall pay. Evasive action.
You asked for it.
Okay, follow that up with another combo. Let's get out of the corner.
Back up here.
In pursuit.
Okay, Rina.
Can you see me?
You're headed behind bars.
And immediately into another combo, into another quick assist.
Resistance is futile.
Go, that's one of them gone. Nope.
Mind and body.
You may remain silent.
Say goodbye to our guest. Press the attack. Surrender.
And there we go. Again with that totally not a stripper pole pose, huh?
What is supposed to be to begin with?
Okay. I'm not entirely sure how useful Rena's passive may be with this team, since I'm not sure... Yeah, I don't think anomaly characters get much use out of defense penetration, but, well, anything to deal more damage is welcome. Okay. Mission completed, how did it go? Pardon? Speaking of which, you ready for some good news? Good news for real this time, even my conscience agrees. Was the surgery successful? The client's eyes exhibited severe rejection of the lens. His eyes are covered in secretions each morning. Feeling frustrated, he went to the hospital to have the lens removed. Now we've secured a steady source of income, and Andrew has, well, he's given a surgical option a shot. Don't you think this is good news? Is the expectation of good news a tad too high? Really? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's going to lead to a steady source of income. That's going to lead to him getting fired. Okay. This one. Also 45. Alright. Yeah, may as well get these less interesting ones out of the way, then we'll have more room and time for the more interesting ones. And I do think that one specific one I'm looking for should be available during the afternoons or evenings at the Ballet Twins Plaza. We'll have to see first. We'll have to see about this one first, though. Let's see. Special challenge, victory against all odds. Venus repeatedly reminds you, remember to be super careful when gathering coins. If you can't, then retreat. Safety first. Okay, well... Okay. Need to collect as many coins and getting hit the least amount. Okay, halfway there. It is nice when they mix things up a bit every so often.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost there. Okay, now we just need to make it to the end. Which is right here. Okay. Technically didn't even have to fight there. Okay, let me see. I've been hearing about a new program that's similar to VC Face, but supposedly a lot more advanced. I think it's called Rarudo or something. I may give that a shot, but I'll probably stick with VC Face unless it's a real big improvement.
But also
And well, doesn't put too much on this graphics card with it.
yeah,
Or
but also to
CPU,
make
whatever.
sure there's nothing weird about it and all that.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll add this one to the 100 tips of get enough sleep done. Okay. Yeah, we need to go meet with her at Lumina Square. So let's check back for any others that we can do right now. Otherwise, we'll have to go, well, hunting around for more. There's also the internet where we can grab a bunch of commissions. But let's first deal with what we already have. Why is it still staying new here? Oh wait, it's because it's on a different chapter. Okay. Any standard ones here? Let's see. I got a bunch of gibberish text on my phone, all from Enzo, the owner of the turbo remodeling shop. Initially, I figured Enzo's communication system was glitching, but it turns out the real troublemaker was a Bagboo. This quirky Bagboo that Enzo picked up off the streets freaked out while Enzo was tweaking it and bolted into a hollow. Looks like it's a job for a proxy. Time to track down Bagboo and bring it back to Enzo. Okay. Yep. Good level range, so we can bring these out more.
Yeah, I think you said something about fire.
Yeah, weak to fire, but we don't... we do have a fire team, but they're not geared up at the moment. And yeah, you don't need to specifically go for the weaknesses. Just try to avoid resistances, and you should be good to go.
The missing Bamboo must have run out somewhere around here. There's a lot of ethereals around here. You think it's okay?
Go.
That's in position.
Go. Bit overkill for a normal one like that, but we're at least in this double stance. Activate again. Yeah, okay, just finish this one off. Okay, through here. Let's see, where is this going to end us up then? Yeah, in general, the combat commissions are of course going to be less interesting than the exploration ones, because well, it's just combat with a bit of chat and such thrown in here and there. Set. Arena. And there we go. It's not like it's a slog to get through these. There. Go. Probably better to activate this when we're in the double stance to get both effects on it.
Prepare to face judgment.
Okay. Nope. Just zipping back and forth. Nope. Nope.
Can you see me?
Turn over and you leave.
Okay, into that. Okay, we should be able to finish it.
Waste of time.
Okay, not while it was stunned at least.
My turn.
Done. There we go. No, no, stay away from Bagboo. You will get hurt. Get hurt. back, but it doesn't want to chop you. You know, Bamboo can't control himself. Tell Bamboo that Enzo is worried, or can help him. Enzo still wants to fix Bamboo. Enzo is waiting for him. Hollow, can Bamboo really go back? Can't go back. We'll take you back. You're a good person. You're my savior. Yeah, it's obviously glitching.
Yeah. Also, I really like her weapon. I don't think it's a Naganaki. Or is it... They have in Japan several types. Like there's the one with the blade. The handle is long as the blade. And then we have this one, but it's a longer handle, but still a bloody sword blade on top of it.
Yanagi with the Naganaki.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a Naganaki or Nagamagi or another variant. Like, it's hard to keep track of all the swords.
Yeah. Okay, this is the one about the combat. Double. Yep. Recommended electric. This is the one where they want combat footage. Okay. I don't think we have too many side quests available from chapter 4 at the moment. But yeah, we still need to go around and pick up a lot of them. Okay, so once a video with combat sequences as a reference for a stage play, use dodge counters to defeat your foes. Remember to record it, it might give us some inspiration. Okay.
Watch your six.
Go. Oh.
A close call. Now. Press the attack.
What the heck?
Come on. Thank you. Okay, that's number 3.
For a moment, I thought your controller died.
Nope. Go, that's 4 out of 6. 5 out of 6. Oop. I think this might be doing better with Seth here since he is more for direct damage instead of the damage over time. Or rather the disorder damage. And yeah, luckily they provide that laser so that you can just dodge around that for easy dodge strikes. If I'd done that, it would have been a kill there. There we go. I don't think I've seen if Yanagi can reflect bullets while running. Probably can, because most of the melee weapon ones can. Though not all of them, I think. It's mostly the ones with blades. Okay, but that should be a handful of them dealt with. Okay. Right, yeah, the hard mode ones here. Going to tick those off so they don't pop up again. Any side missions in Chapter 4? Not yet. Okay. So, yeah, we can just clear out everything from the previous chapters, and then, yeah, once we progress in the story here, we'll get more unlocked over here. Okay.
And how are you feeling at the moment?
Still pretty decent. Okay,
I
we're
think that's
only
good.
about an hour in.
Yeah, though I do feel like you probably should use 2 hours since you need to rest and recover.
Okay, I have edited the previous streams already, though. Just need to upload them, or maybe I already did. Yeah, that's also the thing when you get tired, your memory starts to go as well with it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, hello, Anna. Oh, hey, it's you, manager. Are you here for noodles? No, I'm just observing General Chop making noodles. Tough and classy. If I could capture that essence in my performance, the audience would definitely love it. Classy? General Chop? Just a spoon flies in from off screen to smack her in the face. Oh, not him. I meant his noodles. It's weird, but when I can't find any other inspiration, his noodles somehow sparks my creativity. I think you're just hungry. Not really. I just can't find anything else that sparks inspiration for me. I'd love to watch some movies, if possible. Oh, I found it. Really? That's fantastic. Can I swing by your store and pick it up? I've uploaded the video to my cloud storage. I see. Please send me the link and I'll download and watch it right away. Share the download link. Got it. Thank you so much. I'll head home and download the video right now. And by the way, while searching for reference movies, I came across some good ones. Consider them a token of my gratitude if you're interested. Oh, and we got a movie from that, I think. Yeah, sometimes you get movies from the commissions as well. Let's see. Tracking down clues. Big Sister's whereabouts. And yeah, the one with Enzo. Let's go turn that one in quick and pick up these other two. Out cold again? No, it's awake. Why isn't it talking? No matter what you say to the back boo, it doesn't move. Despite its function signal light being on, its overall performance seems sluggish. Luckily, Enzo responds to your knocks at the door of Turbo. Not ready yet? It's ready. I've reconnected the logic circuit, switched out the storage drive, and migrated across any data that could be saved from the old one. It's functioning just fine, it's mobile and it no longer makes random noises. But it just insisted on standing dazed at the front door without responding to anyone. I brought it into the store several times, but it would slip outside whenever I wasn't looking. Looking in the direction of the video store, but it never went back. How's it going? Got that data back up? Or wanna wait until the data is overstored? You give Enzo the data back up and he walks off into the remodeling shop, back boo in hand. I'm just picturing the back boo being held under his arm like a sack of potatoes. A familiar sound drifts out of the remodeling shop. Where have you heard that before? The dental clinic? Okay. Not long after, the door to the remodeling shop flies open. Enzo is petting back boo, who covers its face as it shuffles over one step at a time. No. Hey, do you remember me? Remember. Just then I felt empty, as though I'd lost something important. Back boo is trying hard to remember, but can't remember. Now remember, my patron saved me again. I can't forget that. I'll never forget that. Next time you cast video, don't get knocked over during data transfer, okay? I'll protect you, Backboo. Backboo won't get knocked over. Backboo knows what to do. We should head off Rocket Boo. Then we won't be knocked over again. Why don't you take it back and train it up again? We'll teach you how to cast data safely and basic Bangboo knowledge. You promise Enzo that you teach Bangboo a few things and watches Enzo returns to his remodeling shop. Can't we off Rocket Boo? No. As you wish. Let's go home. Kiss. Silly little idiots.
Yeah, also, BRB, I'm gonna restart the computer quickly.
Okay. And just for context, this Bangboo got basically hit and run by a Rocket Boo while it was transferring data, which led to data corruption, and we had to go find a backup to try and restore its memory.
Oh dear. Oh yeah. BRB, turn back.
I'll check behind here in the meanwhile. Rather, let's check with Mew Mew first, since he seems to have some medals for us. Okay, show me.
Citizen, are you two willing to contribute to new Eridu's well-being? That's the spirit!
Help Plumber Boo and Program Boo solve their trouble to earn this medal. Okay. Let's see. Fluffy expectations for that one. Work for me later. There's been a sneaky little one guarding the vending machine every afternoon for the last couple of days. I can't even restock now. Tonight under the thunder and clouds, a frowned face, a strange riddle from a child. Like all the HA coins. With the report, it's pretty clear that Bangboo are not allowed near the metal fence, but I still saw a little one hiding there in broad daylight.
Mew Mew will always protect you. Should I say, protect you?
I'm pretty sure to talk about this spot here because, well, this sign. Okay. But yeah, while we wait for Drakir to return,
Welcome in. What mods are you going for this time?
upgrade this one quickly. We got 2 of them from the Lost Voids challenge, from doing the Lost Voids mostly, I think. You do get Bangboo from that, or at the absolute least upgrades for your Bangboo. Let's see, one of these, or one of those, and that seems to be
Plenty of
it.
new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one. Have a good one, and please come again.
Okay, think we can leave it at that. I don't want to get too close with that, otherwise I might trigger it. Otherwise I would do a round in the arcade to wait for Drakir. Though it looks like that it looks like one of the triggers on, or that looks like the triggers for come on. Okay, with the mouse you can just click on the names to move between places, but it looks like tracking down clues and Big Sister's whereabouts are currently unavailable or they're being blocked by something else. Okay. Let's move time. And hopefully Rena will be away for a second then. Yep, there we go. Okay.
Morning. Want to start this beautiful day with a win?
May as well show a bit of this. Let's see, we've seen Soulhound and Snake Duel on stream. Since I don't know how long it may be for Drakir to return, let's do a bit of Bizarre Brigades. Okay, the closest I can describe this one as is like a sort of Binding of Isaac, if it was wave-based. You've got your characters or your dream seekers here. Some of these need to be unlocked through, well, meeting certain conditions, like 50 speed on a character, 15 armor. Let's see, obtain 500 coins in a single battle. Okay. And yeah, these each have their own stats. Or the normal one here, Mr. Work. He starts with 5 extra health, 5 extra speed, and +2 health recovery. And it has health growth of 3 and luck growth of 3. Not entirely sure what those mean specifically. We've got Baggy here. Near immobile during combat. Store price is minus 30%. Pickup range is unlimited. Minus 100 treasure detection and minus 100% dodge. Treasure detection is for, well, treasure chests that randomly pop up everywhere. So, yeah, I'm not going to get any of those with this one. Or hardly any of those with this one. But pickups, well, any coins that do drop will be picked up anywhere. Let's actually show this one off. I've gotten pretty far in with this one. I guess you do, and yeah, the Cunning Hares have characters in here. Ambi, Billy, Necromata. Let's see, clear a stage with Nicole, clear a stage with Ambi, clear a stage with Billy. I may as well give them a shot then. Nicole asked the shopkeep to bring out some super cheap relics, so the shopkeeper brought out... Okay, +5 on the refresh price. When refreshing the shop, +1 luck and +1 income, the increased attribute values grow in sync with the refresh price. So I think that means for every coin we spend on refreshing, we get +1 luck and +1 income. We'll have to see. To keep this simple, let's start on difficulty 1.
They're here.
Yeah, control stick to move around. We can... Well, we auto-attack with a ranged attack, or most characters do. We can press A... Oh, welcome back. We can press A to knock enemies or our companions around, which often is actually a better way to get them to deal damage.
Oh dear. Yeah, it seems to fix something, like the little thing in the corner is working again, all that. So when I started, of course, asked me about, do you please continue to configure the computer? I just told it, remind me in 3 days. It's one of those insistence things they want you to do that you don't need to do, but it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, let me first get this one. Not sure about this one. Midnight Sonorant. Collision damage, but at the cost of -5 speed. This product definitely doesn't have any hypnotic effects. If you happen to fall asleep, the company takes no responsibility. Okay, and similar to like deck build, team fight tactics like games, these companions that you can get, they have certain groups that they fall into. And if you get enough of them, you get boosts. There was that noise again. And again there.
Wait, what? I'm outside of the room.
I still heard something. And there again.
I was beating down the jar, but cannot be the thing earlier since I don't have my jar and then have a jar of things I put in my mouth to deal with mouth dryness, but that's on the other side of the room.
Okay, you may want to take a look at the noise suppression on Discord. Maybe swap over to Crisp if that one isn't active.
Let's see. So, subduction from Crisp. I guess is the thing next to the phone thing, right?
No, it's in the options. Let's see. Now, if I understand this correctly, if we refresh here, we should get 5 luck, and income should move to -5. Let's see, 4 luck and minus. Okay. So I'm not fully understanding it then. Let's see, 10% chance to restore 1 heart when collecting coins. Let's see, health recovery, if that goes negative, it doesn't hurt along the way. +2 and minus...
Also, what is this?
Luck with these. Since I didn't know how long you'd be far away, this is one of the games you can play at the arcades. +3 detect. Okay. I want to say up enough that we don't run into the negatives. Okay, now we got positive. And 11 lock. Increase store item quality and chance of companions appearing in the store. Brigade attack speed -3, number of monsters in the next battle. Not sure if that would be considered good. Moldy bread. Brigade crit rate -30 for every 2 melee protagonists. Let's see, 3 eggs. Let's grab that. No, definitely not. Okay, once more. Yeah, let's grab it since it's 2 coins. And let's get at least 1 more companion. Okay. And yeah, these brigade companions, they'll move around. We can knock them around to, well, deal damage to enemies. Most characters have a ranged attack. There.
Oh, it's one of these.
Yeah, it's sort of a mixture of teamfight tactics and Binding of Isaac, I would say. There we go. If we knock them around while they're attacking, they'll attack in a much larger group, in much larger area. Oh, attack range -50, bullet pierce for... Okay, careful, don't let it cut your hand. Oh wait, this is a rare one. You can see from the 4 diamonds on it. That could be interesting, maybe?
Okay. I'm checking here. I'm not in opinion. Next to my voice connection, there is a icon that is, mentions crisp. That's next to the disconnect the phone button. The button looks like a phone, I mean. Didn't you have that on your Discord?
We're not moving in combat. Oh, that would actually mix well with the other one. The noise reduction needs to be selected in the options of Discord itself, not of the voice chats.
Alright, so I guess that button is there for some other reason then.
Okay, wasn't the pin supposed to, well, pin us in place for this or something? Oh well. Chest. There we go. Okay, the ones with the halos and some other ones here are more special types than the basic things. Okay. Nope. Yeah, this can pop up every so often. You can pay in hearts, or with the eggs you can collect. Geometric Cat, Brigade Knockback plus 100%, plus 25 attack range. Monsters, but monsters will deal double collision damage. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, move on. Let's see, plus 10 collision damage for every 2 speeds, plus 1 armor, brigade speed -30. Okay, how much speed do we have? Absolutely 0. Okay, so that's... Oh, collision damage is still nice.
Okay, in the options, let's see. Okay, I have crisp, standard, none.
Yeah, and which one is it on? Which one is
Crisp.
filled in?
It's crisp.
Okay. Let's see, Aurora. Go ahead.
There's also, I'm gonna guess it. There's another thing about voice isolation, studio, and adaptable in input profile, I guess it's gonna be called. It's all in Swedish, by the way.
Got something rare. Okay, Soggy Donuts, plus 300 protagonist size, bullet pierce plus 2. The protagonist bullets become bigger and slower with high damage. Bullet pierce no longer reduces damage, but the bullets cannot split. The taste is a bit unsettling, but with some effort you manage to swallow it. Okay, Nicole needs to go on a diet.
Oh dear. But yeah. Is that something I should change there from voice isolation studio and then currently select on adapted.
Not
something about-
sure.
Give me all the buttons and wheels. I'm translating here. Voice isolation, only your beautiful voice. Let Discord cut through the noise. Stereo, clean voice. Open
There we go.
microphone without
Darkness unfolds.
something.
Okay. Yeah, downside to this, of course, is, well, you're a lot easier to hit. Okay. Let's see. Aurora. This seems more like Vampire Survivors to me, or Binding of Isaac. Not sure about Team TFT. Does she have the flag of Sweden up on her forehead? Don't think it is that, no. And hello, Marco. And yeah, you just walked in on Nicole getting, or Nicole's avatar in this, getting fed the donut of obesity. And looks like we managed to unlock Burger Brew. Fires a stationary firecracker. Yep, each of these has their own gimmick, which I guess I don't really understand except for this guy's, which is just get as many of those little cabbage companions, and you'll just be an absolute menace. Okay. Achievements. 100 attack range. And make the Dreamseeker's body larger.
This time at the moment.
Thanks for coming.
Okay,
Hope you had a great time.
didn't hear anything extra there. Now we just heard you in the distance. Again in the distance, it sounded like you're trying to speak through a tube.
I'm better now.
Yes.
Okay, so not the first option. Did you maybe...
It's probably best to just leave that alone, because it's the noise reduction. That's what's something is throwing up by not blocking out certain noises. Okay, I'll just go continue then. Hey, you over there, stop.
I leave it alone for now.
Yeah. A bellowing shout roars from the alley, causing you to stop for just a moment. The award sign reading Public Security Model Street for 6th Street appears before you. You muster up the courage needed to stand up to any thug. Sorry for stopping you so suddenly. We're just two brothers looking for help. Our big sister has gone missing around here, so we've been waiting here at this corner, hoping someone might have seen her. Oh, we haven't introduced ourselves. I'm Victor, and this is my younger brother, Mark. My older brother is Victor, and I'm his younger brother, Mark. Our big sister, what does your big sister look like? She usually hangs around 6th Street, but we haven't been able to find her these past few days when we came to visit. We're so worried that we came up with this stupid idea of camping at this corner. Our big sister, she may be petite, but she has a lot of courage packed into her small body. If it weren't for her stepping in back then, we would have... She has bold stripes and sharp eyes. It might sound a little rude to say this, but her fur is so very smooth. The pattern on her coat is like this, and the colors are like this. And her tail, when she's unhappy, she'll flick her tail around. And wait a minute, the more they describe her, the more she sounds like Cookie, one of 6th Street's regular alley cats. Is your big sister by any chance a fan of dried fish too? Yes, you wouldn't happen to know her, would you? Mark, I think we've got the right person. We'll find Big Sister soon. I saw her just a couple of days ago. She's not lost and she hasn't moved away. That's great news, Victor. Do you have any idea where she could be now? Let's split up and check the places where she usually hangs out. Where Cookie usually hangs out. Here, here, and here. Let's see, Marco. I'm stuck in Season 2's story. I have no idea what to do, but I want to go back and start Chapter 3, but I'm forced to complete this chapter. Okay. As soon as you finished talking, the brothers could no longer contain their urgency and split up the search for Cookie, their big sister. Okay.
And in a way, I'm a bit disappointed. I was hoping we see what a female bear fire might be and all that.
The figure searching near the... go ahead.
I'm a bit confused. The big sister is a cat? A regular
From
cat?
the looks of it. The figure searching near the garbage bin on the street corner was the powerfully built Victor. She doesn't seem to be here. Cookie likes to sunbathe here. She sees the spot as her own private beach. Upon closer inspection, you discover several strands of black and white cat fur stuck to the top of the dumpster. Maybe the gloomy weather has kept Cookie hidden today. Let's go look somewhere else. Victor scratches his bare head as he leaves. There's Foamy. Mark is peeking around the truck at 141. She's not here. Right before dusk, you can usually find Cookie taking a nap inside the convenience store owner's car. But we've probably missed her usual nap time today. Let's go look somewhere else. Unable to find his sister, Mark cuts a lonely figure as he leaves. Okay, that leaves one spot in the back there. Yeah, this area here gets hardly used for anything, to my knowledge. Meow? Meow? Cookie sits elegantly at the entrance of the alleyway, majestically welcoming the love and affection of the two brothers before her. Sister, where have you been the past 2 days? Mark and I couldn't find you anywhere. Sis, we missed you so much. Meow? Cookie's meow sounded confused and a little distant. What a heartless kitty. Big sister? Sis? Don't you recognize us? I'm your younger brother Victor, and this is your little brother Mark. Has she forgotten about us? I get it. The reason we couldn't find her these past days is because she was intentionally avoiding us. She doesn't want to see us? How could that be? We're her sworn brothers. She must be mad at us still for losing that. Losing what? We took her collar off a few days ago to clean it. But we lost it while working in a hollow. We didn't realize it until we got out. Victor and I can't find a way back in the hollow, and the association won't take such a trivial commission. Is it a special collar? It's a really special collar. It's got a bit of catnip in it. She loves that stuff. Plus it has a cute little bell on it. Most importantly, it's the token of our sworn bond with her. It's one of a kind in the world, commemorating our sibling love. Meow? And Cookie rolls over, seemingly uninterested in the brothers' conversation. Victor, who has been paying close attention to Cookie's each and every move, is growing increasingly depressed. Victor, what do we do now? We gotta get back that token and earn her forgiveness. There's only one way. The only way? Are you saying? That's right. We'll have to go to that website and post a commission. I'll do whatever it takes, no matter the cost, as long as the three of us can restore our bond. That's right, brother. Whatever it takes. Excuse us, we need some private time to sort out our sibling issues. Thank you so much for your help today. The two bears, Mark and Victor, huddle together and take out their phones, seemingly discussing some secret matter.
Okay.
Okay, now that's going to put up a commission on internet that we can take then. Let's see, anything else that we can grab here? Oh, Nekomata's out and about. So from one cat to another. Hey, it's you! I just happened to be bored. Since you're here, let's hang. I'll give you 3 seconds to hide and then I'll come find you. If I catch you, you'll shout Nekomata-sama is the best in front of everyone. Deal? Nekomata-sama is the best. How can you spoil a surprise like that? Did you just give up before we even begin? I just don't think even... I just don't think even... There's a grammar issue. Well, winning isn't everything. It's about having fun. You bump into Nekomata and play a game with her, before of course being caught by her. What happens next you erase from your memory. I had fun today, but Nicole is looking for me, so I gotta go.
What?
Yeah,
Now I'm
just
curious.
embarrassing.
Okay.
Let's see. There seems to be a strange customer outside the video store who looks like a researcher from the White Star Institute. Let's have a chat with her. Okay. Do we need to be at a different time for them to appear? Okay, something might be blocking that. Let's see. Seth and Corin are... Oh, I don't think we've shown this one on stream yet, so... Okay, taking a bit longer than usual to load.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Room service. Something still feels off. What are you doing here, Master Proxy? What are you doing here alone, Corin? Huh? Did you hear that, Master Proxy? Oh no, but how embarrassing. Actually, it's about Miss Ellen. She said if she senses a signal, I have to rush in to rescue her.
Is this one again?
Okay, have we shown this one before, or?
I'm pretty sure we have seen this one before. Is when she's inside there doing karaoke and we scare everyone out?
No. Okay, Ellen needs to be rescued. It's true. Miss Ellen said some clueless classmate insists on meeting someone she met online. Miss Ellen was really worried about her classmates, so she decided to go with her. If something goes wrong, Miss Ellen will signal by smashing a cup, and then I'll rush in to rescue them.
Yeah, I recognize that.
Why do they need to call you, Corin? I also think Miss Ellen doesn't really need help. Maybe it's because she wants to maintain an average student's combat ability in front of her classmates? But it's a rare chance to rescue Miss Ellen. You absolutely can't mess this up. Suddenly, a cup falls from the sky. It's Miss Ellen! Corin grabs her chainsaw and rushes towards the karaoke bar. Then a bunch of customers scramble out in a panic.
I called it!
Okay. Sorry, you don't have to run away. I won't hurt anyone. And another classmate got away safely. That's great. I was so nervous just now. I wasn't sure if Miss Ellen got away safely. If you say so, Master Proxy, it must be true. Oh no, I completely forgot to ask for room service. As long as you achieved your goal. You're right, Master Proxy. As long as Miss Ellen and her classmate got out of that awkward situation safely. I successfully rescued Miss Ellen today. What an amazing experience. But why is everyone so scared of chainsaws? Maybe because of a few decades of movies about people getting murdered with chainsaws.
Yeah, and chainsaws do have a dark history to begin with.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's been standing there for a month now. Okay. Hello, you two. Let's hand this one in. Will it take you to come with me? I would have picked you up and ran off with you ages ago if I wasn't scared of making such a scene. The threat's gonna shake me one bit. You only make my desire to be with you even stronger. Please, stop reading your lines. About that damaged bamboo. How's the crew going to handle it? Let's just scrap it and buy a new one. Our improv group is loaded. The director would just tear into us for wasting his time when we send one off to get fixed. What do you ask? If you hand over this broken Mia, it'll definitely be sent for scrap. Then Roger is never going to see its Mia again. Gotta think carefully here. It's nothing. Maybe there's another way. Enzo might have a way to patch up Mia, or at least save it from the scrap heap. Let's go ask him. Marco, Corin is the chainsaw man of this universe. I've never actually seen that show, but I have heard things about it, and some spoilers. And hello, Knight, how are you as well? Doing, well, a bit more tired than usual, or at least lower on energy today than usual. but still doing generally well. Oh, right, yeah, we can turn in the one up here with Venus. Oh. Okay, usually Venus sits there, so let's swap times, see if she pops in for this.
All right, we
Nope.
should probably take someday that you can show me what settings I should do for a mic.
I don't know. I don't know how which. Usually the normal ones with the noise reduction should work. Beyond that, I don't know what would or would not work.
Oh, I meant by like to improve my quality, how I sound on Discord and all that, and on recordings.
Not sure there. Not sure if it really needs fixing at the moment. Okay, that's the event.
Yeah.
Or the
I
flower.
don't disrespect. My mic
event.
is rather powerful, but it needs a very distinct decibel to be heard. Like, when I was over there by my other bookshelf just to take some thing from my mouth, that I guess you could hear because I had to put down a glass jar. That's obviously gonna make a sound. The
Yeah,
other
you
sounds,
could put a little cloth or something under it, then it wouldn't make as much of a sound.
yeah, but that was the only time I went for it during stream.
So definitely something else was making noise.
Yeah, because I haven't heard yet. If it keeps on happening, the mystery sound, may have to show me the video to see if I can hear it from the video, identify what that might be.
Okay. Let's see. Why hasn't Miss Proxy shown up yet? The proxy you're waiting for. Could it be... You finally come, Miss Proxy? Keep it down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit overexcited seeing you show up. One of my seniors told me that I just needed to wait for you at the construction site and that you would show up soon enough. Young and cute, they can't hide their protagonist nature even when standing among a crowd. They run as if no one else is around to take action. They always take the initiative to help others as if some mysterious power is guiding them. So that must be you, Master Proxy. What kind of trouble are you in? Also, that was quite a flattering description. Oh, I'm sorry. I heard that giving too much irrelevant background information is one of the top mistakes newcomers make in the workplace. Time is money. Getting straight to the point is the right thing to do. Here's the thing. My name is Dana, a new employee of Bellabog Industries. I accidentally lost an important sample my boss collected from the depths of a hollow. My boss is a super professional lady. I really can't afford to let her learn of my mistake. A kind senior recommended your excellent service to me so that I can make things right before my boss finds out. Could that boss be Please don't say it aloud. Anyway, Ben has given me permission to use the heavy drill rig to collect the samples. I just have to place the rig in the right weak spot in the hollow and let it run by itself. But the sound of the drill rig will attract a lot of ethereals, so I need your help in protecting it. I need you to keep the drill rig safe until sample collection is complete. Then I can rectify my mistake. Please do this favor for me. Ben has issued me my year-end bonus in advance, so I'll pay you handsomely. Okay, leave it to me. In that case, I'm counting on you. Okay, special, a memoir of work screw-ups. Okay, I think I might remember that one. And let's see, night. I'm okay, I suppose. I finally made that video I was talking about last time. I uploaded it onto YouTube as well. Was thinking of making it into a short, but ended up turning it into a whole VGMF. And it isn't too good because it's my first time making such a thing, but my friend said it's pretty good. Okay, I haven't watched that one yet, but I might give it a look later. Though after stream I'll probably be taking a nap first.
Yeah, do that.
Look, we need construction supplies that can be used inside the hollows. These papers simply won't pass our inspection. Is there a supply problem? But these are designed to be used inside the hollows. The materials and manufacturing techniques are all newly developed technology. Not even ethereals can break it. If you insist that the materials meet our quality standards, please show me some proof. You can't provide solid evidence. Hang on. Okay, well, we've already set up a test area and placed some of our products in the hollow. If you insist that the materials don't meet your quality standards, please show me some proof that they are not qualified. Is this the burden of proof? Well, you do have a point. Indeed, I can't pass judgment without a complete investigation or inspection. Guess I'll just have to see it for myself. I didn't know that Kusaka was that cool. Go grab some people on the internet and let's head to the test area. Kusaka leaves with a stern look on his face. When their right mind would insist on going into a hollow just to inspect some construction supplies. This is ridiculous.
Not really.
Yeah.
It makes sense, for you want to make sure the product is working.
Yes. Yeah, they will never forget your contribution. Okay, need to clear the area of the... Yeah, this is of the bamboo that can show up around here, I believe.
Getting late, citizen. Please stay safe.
Let's see, night. Actually, maybe don't. It does feature clips and poses from characters you've yet to meet, so it may spoil, so watch at your own risk. Okay. Not sure if we've seen... Oh, hello there. I didn't expect it to be this powerful. What are you talking about? I was repairing the electromagnetic ejection component of a piece of heavy machinery just now, and I wanted to test whether it would function normally. As I didn't have the test kit with me, I just fished out some coins from my pocket and put them into the electromagnetic device. However, I forgot to lower the power. The moment I switched the device on, those coins burst out with a bang like bullets. Sure it wasn't on purpose? It wasn't my intention to turn the device into a mini electromagnetic gun. Could you help me take a look? There's coins shot out towards the pile of cement over there. There's a hole in the bag of cement. Something seems to have pierced through the bag. You reach into the cement bag and find several coins stuck together. How's it going? Did I break anything? I didn't break anything. Phew, I'm glad to hear that. The accident gave me a huge fright, but that moment when the spark of electricity burst out was spectacular. Thanks for checking things out for me. And you can keep the coins if you like. And of course, one of them is the commemorative coin. Okay, hands on. I'm tired. Impossible. A real bro doesn't admit to being tired. I mean, for a real bro, nothing is impossible. Are you okay? I assigned difficult tasks to all of my bros, hoping they'd live up to their potential. But seeing them lose confidence as they failed to reach the inspection criteria... one pitch black night, I couldn't stop myself from just helping them finish it all. Now I'm so tired that I feel like I've been run over by a truck carrying construction materials. You care about them. Really? I'm trying my best to be strict with them. You spend some time chatting with Anton about his subordinates. He doesn't seem to realize how much of a soft he is with them. Trust increase.
Oh dear. And we have about 20 minutes remaining. Again, depending if you how much you need a nap.
Is that a rank up? Yeah, it's in the upper left, so that is a rank up. So we need to be somewhere else. Let's go pick up some of the commissions here.
All right.
And yeah, I think we should probably leave it at 2 hours for today.
Yeah, Sans. Again, your health comes first.
All right. If only I could find the right actors, I could shoot and upload my awesome reel. What reel? Oh, wanna know more? Let's see, you've got the right look and vibe. What do you say? Wanna have a go at playing the lead in my skit? The right look? Me? Yeah, a criminal who seems kind on the outside but is secretly cunning and nasty on the insides. Stare at him. Hey, come on, wait up, don't get mad. At least let me describe the setting first, would you? His main character is a charming anti-hero who leads a double life. She may be this average Joe working in some office by day, but by night her true identity emerges as that of a legendary proxy, Bang Boo Guru. As night falls, she'll command her own the gang of Bang Boo, her gang boo, to engage in burglaries and other criminal activities. This daredevil even goes down into the hollows to combat brutal hollow raiders. And how is that like me? But I'm no criminal. Of course you're not a criminal. But what I see is someone who, despite never harming a fly, has this other side that's profoundly mysterious. I'm not sure why, but I feel like you've got the same vibe as my lead character. Is that really a compliment? Of course. How about you give my script for Bang Boo Guru a read and see how you feel about it? It's always nerve-wracking the first time you read through a script, so why don't you take a deep breath and come back when you're ready to go through some lines with me. I'll be waiting. Okay. Guess we can just do that here at any time. So let's go say hi first. Hey, kind citizen, do I hear the cries of the lost Bang Boo? Wait, that's not a Bang Boo ghost, is it? Please find those poor little Bang Boo before they become ghosts. Pardon?
It's getting late, citizen. Please stay safe. Mew Mew will always protect you. Should I say, protect you?
What?
These new fans of mine are terrifying. Are they even human? What fans? I've had this large influx of new users on my livestream. They swarmed into my livestream but didn't speak a word to me. And strangely, they even gave me huge donations before leaving. Sounds like the perfect kind of fans to me. No, it's terrifying. I didn't even do anything, but they just kept on making it rain. It's so much so that it was weird. I'm just a normal everyday streamer. How did they suddenly manage to get all these crazy fans? Actually, I can't even call them fans, really. The way they just jammed their tips into my pocket, it's like they're basically treating me as a bank deposit ATM. So these fans were all using brand new accounts with similar sounding nicknames. None of them followed anyone else but me. Every way you look at it, it's weird. You're overthinking things, Archie. Maybe that company we signed with saw how hard you work on your stream and they're gonna make you a star. Make me a star? But our studio's been going down in the rankings lately. Even worse than the Shibu Ina streaming next door. Pretty sure that's a dog. Spending all this money to make me famous, now that's a thankless job. Those snobs at the head office would never take on such a risky deal. Something feels off. I better report this to the public security. But they're still your fans. You can't just treat them like that. We're trying to bring in more new viewers. If you level reckless accusations like this without any grounds for it, they'll be disappointed and unsubscribe. That's true. I don't want to offend all these new fans for no apparent reason. But in chat, all they talk about is hollows and ether, stuff like that. It doesn't feel like they're the nicest people to be around. There's gotta be something wrong with the source of that money. Yeah, it sounds like bots and such. Right? You think so too then? But I can't for the life of me figure out what's going on. I really don't want to accuse my fans for no good reason. Things might spiral out of control. Alright, so you don't go down to the public security just yet, okay? It's nearly time for your scheduled stream. Okay, let's get going with that then. I wish there was some kind of private eye who could help look into this situation for me. Archie and Famira bid you farewell and leave. Okay, they're putting up one on internet as well.
Yeah, that sounds rather weird.
Yeah. I cannot accept that my revered mentor is somehow a pretentious liar. It's an affront to art and a betrayal of my trust. This cruel fact has tied my stomach in knots. The pain is insufferable. Please see a doctor. No, my friends, there's no cure for heartbreaks. Unless Unless I can uncover the real truth about my mentor being a plagiarist. Tell me more. My mentor is a famous sculptor in the Janus Quarter, and he helped me tremendously with my graduation project. He may have strongly rejected the abstract bamboo art that I love, and his work may be hacky with barely any aesthetic beauty to it, but I always respected the seniority of his position despite his lack of talent. Okay. Was that supposed to be a compliment? That is, until the day before yesterday, when the school put on a retro expo and I came across some sculptures he made in his youth. And that was when I discovered a secret that made my hair stand on end. My mentor's sculptures from that period bear a striking resemblance to another sculptor living in obscurity. And the artist Weirdboo's work is so niche that very few people have ever seen it. But me, I'm one of his biggest fans, and I could identify one of his masterpieces in a second. It's beyond any doubt that my mentor has plagiarized the designs and style of this underground artist, and he's even won awards for some of those copied works. Maybe he is your mentor? No way, never in a million years. My mentor's always maintained that abstract bamboo art is beyond awful. I was planning on emulating Weirdboo for my graduation project and sculpting something in the abstract bamboo style, but my mentor chastised me for pursuing a dead-end path. He told me to give it up, otherwise he wouldn't let me graduate. Yet he himself is secretly ripping off Weirdboo's techniques and style. God, he's so sanctimonious. Are you planning on exposing him? I'm graduating soon, and if I butt heads with my mentor at this stage, I might not be able to graduate. Unless I can find ironclad evidence proving that he is a copycat, and take him down in one grand act. The owners of the Ballet Twins used to be infatuated with collecting all kinds of bamboo art, and I remember them having this sculpture called the Bamboo Weirdo. If I can get into that hollow and snap a photo of it, then I have the evidence I need to prove my master is a cheat. Or my mentor is a cheat. Do you have to go in by yourself? It's the only way. Nobody else knows how to capture this photo properly for evidence. Don't worry, I've asked a friend to help find an alternative way for me. There should be someone who can guide me down into the hollow. Okay, that's another commission up on internet. Wow, just a simple disagreement, but this guy has to get mad about it? What happened? We're just listening to Old Man Rhodes recount a few classic Hollows anecdotes, and I don't know what's going on, but he suddenly got really fired up and mad. And what were you guys talking about? It was nothing, just a few old topics. You ever heard of the ballet troupe, the Twin Marionettes? Nope. That's the way it is. I mean, how many years ago was it now? The twin dancers were once the rising stars in the Janus Quarter dance scene. You were guaranteed a sold-out full house if they were ever on the cards. The last of the show was at the Ballet Twins, and that was also the day when the towers were engulfed by the hollow. The audience all fled, but they kept performing to the bitter end and never made it out. What a shame. Yeah, a little while back there was a hollow raider who took a photo of this strange black shadow figure around the Ballet Twins right where the sisters performed their dance that night, and they say it was flickering to the beat of their music, imitating their exact dance moves. Now there are rumors online about how the two marionettes inside the Ballet Twins hollow might actually be connected somehow to the deceased sisters, and maybe the shadow is the soul of those sisters devoured by Aetherius performing the dance moves they remembered in life. Now, we're just mentioning this urban legend, nothing more, but something about that triggered Old Man Rhodes. He yelled that all those rumors were fake and started picking this big fight with me. I don't know what exactly is going on there, but I always feel sorry whenever I trigger the old man. Could you please ask him what he is so mad about? Okay, and here he is. A load of bull. What is wrong with young people nowadays? Always believing whatever baloney they read about online. That really gets my goat. What's wrong? That guy Hong, he's always going on about the souls of the twin dancers being devoured by ethereals. He's just a load of baloney. Alas, I'm but an old-timer now who can't bear to listen to such heartless words. The sisters have long passed now, so can't we just let them rest in peace? Do you have to listen to all those nasty rumors? Are you a fan of theirs? Of course, every one of their performances is etched into my mind. Back when they're still with us, there were although these paparazzi who'd fabricate lies about the twins' lives. Who would have thought that after passing, they would be treated as a pastime to constantly gossip about. The more I think about it, the angrier I get. Hang on. Let's set my ticker going again. Calm down, sir. Calm down. Whew. It's fine. I'm just a little mad. I'll go back and take a few pills. It'll be fine. Speaking of which, their birthday is coming up. I only came to visit the ballet twins today to take a gander at their final resting place, but it seems to me that there isn't a decent person around here. Nobody wants to chat with me about them. I'd better get home, then. And at least I've got a Bangbu there who's willing to listen to me grumble and groan. My name's Belle. You can find me on 6th Street. Aren't you a good young lass? Once I'm feeling better, I'll stop by 6th Street then. Why don't I bring in some old photos for you, Okay. Let's try this rehearsal thing here, and I think then we can call it. Yeah, you ready now to rehearse some lines for Bangbu Guru? I'm ready. Great, here are your lines. They're super easy. Any Bangbu down in the hollows owe it all to me. I'll give those hollow raiders an offer they can't refuse, and every proxy knows me as the big bad kingpin. Once you're done rehearsing, just speak to the camera, and I'll capture it perfectly. Remain silent. Hey, what's that look for? Don't tell me this is a role you can't handle, or are you not happy with your lines? I won't say those lines. Hey, come on, don't be like that. I was just sketching on an outline when I wrote the script. As the lead, you're welcome to shake things up as you like. Please, don't leave me. We can change the scripts, anything, as long as you'll act. Haven't you got any shame? That's the way it is for us screenwriters. We don't have any actual say in this industry. If you really don't want to play this role, I could shake up the script for you. That's an offer I can only make to top-notch quality actors, I'll have you know. But these days, this Bangbu Guru has been my only flash of inspiration. If only I had some fresh new source material or some cool videotape to watch, I would fire up the creative juices. I have a video store on 6th Street. It's incredible. You leave me green with envy. I'll have to browse there soon, but honestly, as a student of directing, I've seen the lion's share of the mainstream films out there. However, seeing as you're the owner, you should have collected a few tapes with some gritty real-life footage, right? Like Hollow Raiders coming out of the hollows, something like that? I've seen one with genuine scenes from inside the hollow. It was absolutely chilling and enough to give a burst of inspiration. You shouldn't watch objectionable material of questionable origin. Don't get me wrong, this is all for educational purposes, that's all. I'm shooting a few scenes where the lead's Bangbu gets kidnapped by a gang, and I'm in desperate need of reference footage right now. You're asking a lot. Oh, well, I know this kind of tape is really hard to track down. Who knows how long it'd take me to get my hands on it alone. But time is of the essence now. If you've got any tapes like this, please, could you let me watch them? Bang you, they're only instructional. Okay, another one for recording something. I thought we'd actually have to go read out those dumb lines. Here. Okay. Stop tracking that. Okay. Oh, back to the video store then. Okay, yep, bit of a much shorter Zidequest this time. But yeah. Oh, hello there. Hapless man. I'm aware that everything that happens in the movie isn't real, but it doesn't stop me from wanting to watch it. A false sense of comfort is better than nothing. Okay, what are you looking for? My investments failed and my friends all left me one by one. All I have now are regrets. I want to watch a tragedy, even though I know it's all fake. But I just want to feel like I'm not the most miserable person to exist. Okay. Let's see. Now we've got Black Tails here. A stage play pulled together from several popular fairy tales, characterized by its dark atmosphere and plot development. One night, all of the adults suddenly disappear and the entire world turns into paper. A little girl, Gwen, embarks on an adventure to find out where all the adults have gone. Okay, probably not. That probably doesn't end well with that description. Let's see. Is this the one you want? Sure, I'll take this. I hope the protagonist has a life even more miserable than mine so I can feel better about myself. That sounded kind of too much, didn't it? Well, I can't think of any other way to cheer myself up. I'll rent this videotape, and the fee... Wow, I'm probably the more miserable one since I can't even afford to rent a tragic movie. Hold on, I still have some cash in my pockets. I'm glad I'm not there yet. I feel bad for charging you the rental price. You don't have to. I've got to pay what needs to be paid. This movie might inspire me to get my life back on track, right? Yeah, sometimes Schadenfreude is, well, an easy or somewhat easy way to get your own morale back up. Let's see. Suspicious investigator. What kind of videotapes? Do they have any of those here? Can I help you? You work here? You guys happen to have one of those documentary-style videotapes that happen in Hollow with the super exciting fight scenes? Got one of those? Like a pseudo-documentary-style tape with intense, realistic in-Hollow combat scenes. We don't sell illegal video materials. No, calm down. I just heard this place has a pretty big collection of rare movies, so I thought I'd try my luck. I really need to get my hands on something like this urgently. If you could help me, that would be awesome. Despite being a personal request, it's also for the association's benefit. Association's benefit? Since you're asking so nicely, kid, have you ever thought about joining the HA? It's pretty cool being a professional Hollow investigator. Wearing sharp uniforms, exploring all the mysteries inside the Hollows, getting official subsidies from the authorities in the city, and the chance to become a star of one of our giant posters. That's right. Tons of kids like you can't wait to join the HA and become investigators. So... But plenty of people fail to pass the recruitment process. If you can't get into a great school, there's cram school. If you can't get a driver's license, there's driving school. But nobody cares about kids who can't pass the investigator test. And that's where I saw an opportunity. The Hollow's Cram School I set up is a genius idea that's going to solve the graduate unemployment issue, bring fresh talent to the HA, and help myself out financially.
Are you alright?
Okay, sorry about that. Just throat got very dry all of a sudden. Okay, what do you think? How about ditching the dying video rental business and becoming an up-and-coming investigator? Who said... Was that like a dog or something in the background?
Yeah, also, what's from game or your end? For that was not on my end.
Not here. I'll have to double-check that.
For I did hear a dog.
Who said this industry is dying? But there's still a problem. All the students signing up want to see real combat footage from inside a Hollow. They're always watching whatever videos they can't find online, and now some students are asking, are you even a real investigator, or have you ever been in a Hollow? Investigators aren't just idiots fighting ethereals all day. This class has to be the worst one I've ever taught. Are you really an investigator, though? Just look at this shiny investigator uniform. I'm the head lecturer at the Hollow's Cram School, and a bona fide battle-tested investigator for the HIA. On that, actually, that has been an increasing problem over here with people impersonating police or... I don't know the translation, but people... due to people impersonating people who go around for charities and such, ever since that has been on the rise, everyone who is collecting for charities and such are now required to have identification on them, so that they can be, well, personally identified, and the charity that they're working for can be identified with QR codes and such. Yeah, they're required to have those on them right now, and yeah, impersonators of those have been on the rise recently. And pretty sure we had one of those pop up over at our door a few days back. Also, I'm pretty sure basically all of those collectors, I think I'll say for now, they're not allowed to take cash anymore. At least not without one of those special boxes that you can't easily open. Because at one point, the fucker started to rob the collectors.
Ugh.
Anyways, so yeah, just in short, just because someone is dressed as something doesn't mean that they are that thing or profession. I'm the head lecturer, but we're strictly forbidden from filming inside the hollows or sharing internal videos, so we had to look for some unofficial hollow combat footage as a last resort. And the tactical training course I teach really needs some first-hand footage as teaching material. Anyway, you can give me a buzz if you're interested in my class, or if you find any of that footage I need. A Hollows cram school that helps people pass the investigator test. Sounds super sketchy. You pocket the card he hands you and finally manage to shake off the shady investigator. The card reads, Mr. Morier, former senior investigator and rookie investigator instructor, guaranteed training at our Hollow Scram School. Cram School, not Scram School. Become a Hollow expert in just 10 days. Morier seems to have posted recruitment ads for his Hollow Scram School on the internet too. Is this some kind of new entrapment scheme?
Yeah, that sounds way fishy. I feel like that's okay, so you should just bring that card to the public security.
Yeah. Okay, but before we end the stream, we should... Yeah, no need to pull on any of those. Okay. Oh, we're close to getting an S rank here. So... let's see. Oh, yeah, that shine that goes over the icon, that's one of the signs that you are going to get an S rank. Also, I have found out that if you skip when there is a new thing when a new thing has been pulled, it should stop at them, like this. Yeah, Butler.
Oh dear.
Okay, he is really useful because he can give energy regeneration to anyone. And, well, since you need that for your ultimates and, well, your special attacks. Okay. A long way away from an S rank on this one, but let's see if we can get lucky. Oh, that is very lucky, actually. 4 A ranks and an S rank. Okay.
Holy.
Oh, another vault for Nicole. Okay. Trash. Trash.
Welcome.
Just that, welcome. Okay, she heard that her W engine got pulled and came running in after it. Okay. Yep. Hello, kitty cats. Oh, precious fossilized core. Yep. Hellfire gears. I don't have this one on my main account, and I'm trying to think whose this is. Okay, 2 agents. One W engine for improving another one, and a new one entirely. Okay, would have preferred a character, but yeah, S-rank W engines are still very useful. Now, which type is this actually? Oh, it's for stun characters. Passionate construction. Okay, this is probably Coletas. Let's see. When off-field, the equipper's energy regen increases by 0.6 per second. When using an EX special attack, the equipper's impact is increased by 10% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. The duration of each attack is calculated separately. Okay, I think this is Coletas. Okay. And while we're here, we can upgrade this one. There. Okay. Alright, I forgot that we could also upgrade this one. I'm just thinking a bit. With the electric team, we might be able to switch someone out for Sukaku. Could be Rina. Because Sukaku her passive should trigger because Yanagi is there. And because there will still be 2 electric characters, that should also activate Seth's, I think. Yeah, this one is completely new. It is another stun one. Okay. Let's see. The increased electric damage by 15. Not sure if this would be an upgrade compared to this one, but maybe. Yeah, I think I'll also look at upgrading Sukaku some more. Okay. Yeah, there's some new stuff going on that I'll need to record off screen before it ends. Because I'm not sure which of those may or not be the permanent events.
The cunning hairs are here.
Okay. Cinema rank 2 with you. Charging device. Nicole recovers 5 energy when core passive mechanical cases the debuff is triggered. This effect can trigger once every 15 seconds. Never underestimate the value of a single second. Do you have any idea how much extra I can squeeze out of just 1 second? It's unfathomable. So, can I get a productivity bonus? How about 10%, huh?
Like, she's not wrong for sometimes that 1 extra second can do a lot of things.
Yeah, good and bad.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's get you to level 60. And let's see. What would I need to upgrade Sukaku? Yeah, she is at level 20. Let me take a quick look at her skills. Yeah, squad shares the same attribute or faction. Okay.
Waiting for
And Yanagi just needs someone of the same attribute or faction, I think. Let's see. Anomaly or shares the same attribute. Okay, so her passive won't get triggered because of Sukaku, but it will get triggered because of Seth being there. Okay, and for him, it's attribute or faction. Okay, so yeah, all of their passives or their extra passives will be triggered. Okay. And yeah, having Seth teamed up with an anomaly character will be, well, extra good for them, because it says there at the bottom, target's anomaly build-up resistance to all attributes is reduced by 20%. So yeah, that'll have Yanagi dealing even more damage. Let's see, what was Sukaku's again? Yeah. Consumes Vortex to activate Fly the Flag. Okay, that one doesn't help as much, but just the massive attack boost from her might be worth it as well.
Is food included?
I'll have to see. Still someone more to get to.
Wait,
Looking
Oh,
for
right, yeah.
info? Or hiring me for a job?
Let's see. Opportunistic. While in the Hunter's Gate state from core passive Hunter's Instinct, Pulkra's attack is increased by an additional 10%. A mercenary's most valuable trait isn't loyalty, is knowing when an opportunity appears. Picking the right employer, taking the right commissions, doing what's required, and never signing long-term contracts. Then, even if you switch side to work for the competition, your former employer can't say a thing. Pulkra, someone else came looking for trouble just now. I sent them packing. How did you manage to make so many enemies? Too many people let their emotions get the better of them. See? That's why they're all just losers who don't know their own lack of worth. Yeah, not all of the people we can recruit are good people.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
Okay. I think that'll do. So, let's go look for someone to raid then. Okay.
Yeah.
So, switch there. Okay, it's reasonably quiet. But it is Friday afternoon, of course. Okay. So let me change over the screen share. There and there. Okay, we have the Lagstorm who is playing Alone in the Dark. Let's see, is that the original or the more recent, or the most recent one? Next we have Kiru Natsuoko. Okay, it's the most recent one. I've not actually heard too much about this one, potentially because of spoilers and such.
Yeah, I heard it was one coming out, but I seen back when it came out that people were playing it, but I didn't watch it. So I thought I may let it pile up first, and I forgot it, and I heard nothing about it.
Let me do a quick look here for the rating. Mostly positive, so... Okay, I'll need to cut that out because Steam didn't freaking mute the video. Didn't mute the auto... I don't get why Steam keeps turning on autoplay. Because I keep turning that off, and it keeps turning itself back on again.
I didn't hear it, but again, might be on the recording without me knowing.
Yeah. Let's see. Next up, we have Kiru Natsuoko playing Clone Hero, together with Nemuya. We have Ruffy Raccoon playing Persona 3 Reload. Edrum is playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. Mr. Icarus is playing Hexen Beyond the Heretic. Oh, that's it actually. The other ones are outside of our typical raid range. So we could look at a few... Oops, is Titan Quest 2 already out, or does someone here have early access?
Early access. It's coming out next year in spring, hopefully. If I'm right, I had checked it out.
Okay, we did showcase... I think it was Titan Quest that we showcased?
Probably the first one. Yeah. Actually, there is one for the first one, along with its DLCs.
Let's see. Aurora Hexen, really? That 30-year-old game? I think it and another old shooter got a re-release by... Was it Ghost Ship? Or... No, Ghost Ship is DRG, I think. I'm blanking on their name at the moment. Let me pull up... cutting that out. Let's see. Hexen. Yeah, Heretic plus Hexen. Let's see.